Listen to this amazing explanation regarding the question Muslims always ask concerning the death of Jesus Christ on the cross. When Jesus was crucified, who was God running the universe? Let's dive into it.
When a Muslim tells me, how can God die? They usually follow up with, who was running the universe if he died? If God dies, who's sustaining creation?
That's right.
To say that God can't die because if he dies, who would be sustaining creation? That assumes death means ceasing to be conscious, ceasing to exist, ceasing to live. So my response is, who told you that's the definition of death? Not only is that definition of death contrary to the Bible, it's contrary to the Quran. Neither the Bible nor the Quran define death as ceasing to exist, ceasing to be conscious, ceasing to be alive. They are not dead, they're alive. John 2:19-22. Jesus answered and said unto them, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. How could Jesus raise his physical body back to life in 3 days if Jesus was no longer consciously alive? For Jesus to raise his physical body to life, he must still be consciously alive. In other words, Jesus dying doesn't mean he stopped existing. Physically, his body returned to the grave, to the dust, but as God and as a human being with a human spirit, his human soul, still attached to that divine person, he was still conscious and alive as a disembodied spirit, still sustaining creation, still sustaining.
Did you hear that? Muslims also believe that when a man dies, his spirit is still much alive. Now, ask any Muslim this question. When God became flesh and the body died, is the spirit dead? God is spirit. Is the spirit dead? No. The spirit is still much alive and in charge of the universe, though the body is dead. Now, this body is what God called his son. He begot as his son, as his temple where God lived. To explain to you what Jesus meant when he said, destroy this temple and in 3 days I will build it again. The spirit which empowers the body is the Father, while the body is the Son. That is why Jesus Christ keeps saying, I can do nothing except by my Father, because a body without the spirit is dead. And the death of Jesus Christ on the cross is the separation of the spirit from the body. So learn and know the truth, that you may turn to Jesus Christ and be saved. Jesus Christ is God in flesh. Peace be with you.